Altcoin is creating another major consolidation phase I want to talk about on today's update video. I will be also talking about the CME gap which we're currently creating and trading above of, the most important trend lines and consolidation phases we are currently creating, and of course I'm going to be talking about the break of this trend and what likely is going to be happening in the upcoming period ahead of ourselves, because ultimately we've broken the downtrend, we've broken above the previous high in the market. I don't really think there's anything really holding us back for Bitcoin to be pushing above the previous all-time high. So I will be exactly discussing this and much more on today's update video. So don't forget to once again watch this video till the end. Snap up that like button back above 1,000 likes. That would be highly appreciated. And with that being said, let me jump straight away in towards the content. So first of all, Bitcoin is currently trading over a weekend. Usually over weekends, we don't necessarily see a lot of volatility. Now, of course, we are not necessarily seeing a lot of volatility. The CME gap is sitting around $104,000 roughly. And basically what we're expecting for the CME gap is that Bitcoin is going to be hovering around this price here. And probably near the end of the weekend, we're just going to be trading around this price here. And let's say if we are trading below it before that, we're most likely going to come back on the Monday. And of course, if we're trading above it, we're doing the exact same here. So Bitcoin is probably going to be staying around at $104,000 till the remaining of this week here, which is till the end of today, and then tomorrow we could be doing something new again here. But currently on the imminent short term, Bitcoin is however creating a major upward sloping support line together with a slight little downward sloping resistance line, and is creating a major compression here on the 1 hour time frame. So very interesting to see what is currently playing out on the Bitcoin price action. Further on, we can currently see that Bitcoin, of course, on multiple time frames, have broken the most important trends here, have broken above the most important consolidation phases. And really what I'm looking at next here is for Bitcoin to really break above the previous all-time high resistance box, right? Which is going to be definitely that level between $106,000 all the way up towards $107,000. Not necessarily that all-time high peak here, but more that consolidation phase which we saw around at 107 towards $108,000 for Bitcoin. So this is going to be the level that I will be taking very serious. If we can break above that, I do really think we're going to probably go up towards 110, maybe 115, maybe 120. But ultimately, the price targets I have for the bigger perspective breakout is going to be $130,000. And of course, considering the fact that yesterday, of course, we had some crazy days here with, of course, the official Trump coin, which is currently sitting around $38. I also made a dedicated video about it to really give my opinions about it. Honestly, guys, I do know it's a big hype, it's going up quite heavily, but please be on high alert. I do really think there is a lot of risk involved if you're going to be buying this crypto. So yeah, but ultimately this is of course bringing more attention towards the market, which is of course a very bullish and great thing here. And of course due to this also Solana just hit a new all-time high here. So attention is coming back here, FOMO is coming back, and this is maybe also really going to be one of those things here which is going to be returning retail back in towards the market. And that is ultimately a very bullish thing if you would ask me here. So right now, if we're looking at Bitcoin, we're seeing that basically we're seeing a very similar consolidation phase like 2024. And of course, I talked about that many times before as well. And talking about some very important events, literally tomorrow, Trump is going to go in towards office. And usually, if we're looking back at the Bitcoin price action, the most exponential gains will always come whenever the sitting president leaves office and the new one takes office. So that is going to be very important. Also in terms of timing, roughly 266 days after the Bitcoin halving is really where Bitcoin goes very, very exponential. And that is currently where we're exactly sitting. So I'm very excited for what is about to be happening next year. Also, roughly around the same period, we always have seen such a consolidation phase, which we also have seen very much exactly the same. So yeah, a lot of historical things are playing out exactly the same here. And yeah, just like I stated earlier, the last time that, of course, Trump went into office, whenever the inauguration happened, yeah, Bitcoin after that went super exponential. So Bitcoin, ultimately, if I'm going to be looking into bigger perspective on the daily/weekly time frame, where the big resistance is laying, the next resistance, if we do really clearly break above this level and break above the previous weekly high, which we are about to be doing any moment right now here, is going to be $123,000, which is roughly From this point we're trading at, another 15 to 17% higher, which ultimately is of course extremely bullish. Then today, of course, we didn't saw any flows here on the Ethereum and Bitcoin ETF here. Ultimately, yeah, we are still looking very strong here. We're seeing billion-dollar flows almost every single day here. And yeah, I really think tomorrow is probably going to be a great day again here, since usually whenever Bitcoin is trading around all-time highs, we tend to see more inflows coming in here. So excited for that here. Also, if I'm looking at the timing, it does make a lot of sense that at the end of January we're starting to move, because that is also literally what happened last year around here. Then this consolidation phase is about to end here, and of course, if we're going to be looking at the liquidity grab, it is just exactly the same like Bitcoin has done so many times before as well here. And guys, if you right now want to be trading Bitcoin or any altcoins like Trump coin, I mean, yesterday if you traded it, you could have made a lot of money with it, or Solana, or many of these other projects, guys. There's currently an insane deposit bonus that you can currently claim on Blofin. It's a 100,000 US dollar deposit bonus if you sign up an account using that link below, guys. But first of all, make sure to check if it's available in your region. But anyways, if it is, make sure to sign up using the highest link description of today's video. If you do so, you will be signing up to Blofin, which is the best exchange arguably out there, where you can leverage trade Bitcoin and many other altcoins as well. So currently, while we're seeing this uptick in price again, we're starting to see that addresses with more than 100 Bitcoin are heavily increasing, which basically means a lot of new wheels are getting created in the market right now here. More and more people are getting overexcited about Bitcoin and just buying large sums of Bitcoin to probably hold them for a longer period of time. Because if you're buying Bitcoin around 100,000 US dollars, guys, you're probably not going to sell at 110. I mean, if you're buying so much Bitcoin. So very excited for the things that are currently playing out here. Ultimately, like I stated earlier, 2024 and 2025, they look so similar towards each other. And really, also for altcoins, the inauguration day, which is happening tomorrow, is going to be a very bullish event for the entire market here. So yeah, we're seeing that the Bitcoin dominance is still trading quite high here. And that really brings the opportunity for altcoins still here right now here. Honestly, like, we have been seeing this exactly the same playing out last cycle as well here. Right now, most of the coins, let's say layer 2s, layer 1s, they're still quite undervalued. I mean, coins like Solana, they are pretty much going already right now here. But there are great opportunities in the market right now still available where you can make a significant amount of profit with here. So I'm personally positioning myself in the right ones right now to make the most amount of money here. So if you want to be trading, like I told you earlier, check out Blofin. But definitely, I do think that altcoin season is still likely to come right now here. If we're going to compare towards the previous cycle, we're probably going to see the entire altcoin market still double in value, isn't even triple in value. So altcoin season is still likely to come next year, and if it does come, we will be making an insane amount of money, because really in altcoin season is where the most amount of prices are really going quite exponential, right? So currently we can see it also on the total crypto market cap here. We're just seeing a very bullish retest, and whenever we see the confirmation higher is where we're going to be seeing those big gains getting realized. And yeah, this was it for me in today's update video. If you did enjoy it, learn something from it, don't forget to snap on that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.